World on 14th of June. This day serves to raise awareness of the need for safe blood and blood products and to thank voluntary unpaid blood donors for their life-saving gift of blood. On this occasion, let's have an informative talk session. I, Sheena Lendy from class 10B, will be speaking about blood and blood donation. My friends, Maria Manoj, Elsa Manoj, Ambrose Martin, Sana Mary Jo, Anne Maria Matthew, Anlia Lily, Lena Anthony, and Sandra Wilson have joined with me for this session. I'm sure this will be an informative class, so stay tuned. First of all, I would like to tell you what is blood. We all know that blood is a life sustainer. It's a main element in our body which sustains life.
Necessary substances such as nutrients and oxygen to the cells and transport metabolic waste products away from those same cells. In vertebrates, blood is composed of blood cells suspended in the blood plasma. Plasma is mostly water and contains protein, glucose, mineral ions, hormones, carbon dioxide, and blood cells. Albumin is a main protein in plasma. The blood cells are mainly red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelets. As we all know, the most abundant cells in the vertebrate blood are the blood cells. These contain hemoglobin, an iron-containing protein which facilitate oxygen transport. Vertebrate blood is bright red when its hemoglobin is oxygenated and dark when it is deoxygenated. Blood is circulated around the body through blood vessels by the pumping action of the heart. Now, let's look at some important functions that the blood does within the body. It supplies oxygen to the cells and also supplies nutrients such as glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, etc. It helps in removing waste in our body and also does immunological functions including circulation of WBC and detection of foreign materials by antibodies. It also regulates the core body temperature and help in hydraulic functions. Blood is the most precious gift that anyone can give to another person, a gift of life. A decision to donate your blood can save a life or even several if your blood is separated into its components, red cells, platelets, and plasma, which can be used individually for patients with specific conditions. So far, we have been talking about blood. Now we can come to blood donation. There is nothing to be afraid of while donating blood. After a mini health checkup for blood pressure, temperature, pulse, and others, a drop of blood will be obtained from your finger to make sure that you have enough red blood cells to donate safely. Donating blood is a simple process. Your gift of blood may help many people. Donated red blood cells have a shelf life of up to 42 days. And now it's time for question hour. You can ask questions regarding the session.
Can everyone donate blood? Is there anyone who should not donate blood?
One cannot donate blood if they have cold, flu, sore throat, cold sore, stomach bug, or any other infection. And if one have recently had a tattoo or body piercing, they cannot donate for 6 months from the date of procedure.
What are the benefits of donating blood?
The major benefits of donating blood is that it gives us good health, it reduces the risk of cancer and hemochromatosis, helps in reducing the risk of damage to liver and pancreas, it increases cardiovascular health and reduces obesity.
When did blood donation begin first? Who is the person who started it?
Yes, so the first World Blood Donor Day was observed in 2004, which was followed by its designation as an annual global event by 58th World Health Assembly in 2005.
Can a person with any blood group donate blood to anyone?
Some blood groups can receive blood from different groups and some from only a few. Let's have a look at that. A person with B positive blood group can receive blood from B positive, B negative, O positive, and O negative. Then B negative ones can receive from O negative and B negative. AB positive is compatible with all the blood types. Now AB negative can receive from A negative, AB negative, B negative, and O negative. And O positive blood group can receive from O positive and O negative, while O negative can only accept from O negative itself.
Do blood donors live longer?
So the answer for that is yes, because a new study concludes that regular blood donors are not at a greater risk of premature death than those who rarely donate blood. The results even suggest that frequent donors live longer than those who have only given blood a few times.
Does age matter in blood donation?
Okay, so if you are of age 65 or older, it will be better if you are concerned about the health risk of donating blood.
What are the common risks involved in donating blood?
It includes nausea, dizziness, fainting. You may also develop a raised bum or experience continued bleeding at the needle site too.
Why is Blood Donation Day celebrated on June 14th? Should we eat any kind of particular food after blood donation for regaining strength?
Okay, it is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Karl Landsteiner. Landsteiner was awarded the Nobel Prize for his discovery of the ABO blood group system. And yes, we celebrate his birthday as World Blood Donation Day. Now, we can end this session with the theme of 2021 World Blood Donor Day. It is to give blood and keep the world beating. Thank you so much.